Jay, yes, we are ready for takeoff.
And Ed, the Rockets are flying high. They keep feeding the beard or feeding the streets. Either way, this is a lethal backcourt.
It's been a launching pad for threes and so much more. Let's get ready for the tip. And the basket good at the rim.
As a team, when you establish your dominance in the paint early, it's critical to your offense because it eventually opens up the perimeter down the stretch.
To Leonard. For three, it's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
It never would have been a foul if you didn't give him space. Your job defensively is to stay attached to him at all times. Force him to put the ball on the ground and drive and make a shot over the trees below.
Westbrook's shot won't go on the drive. Kawhi Leonard, defended by Eric Gordon. Baseline drive, Kawhi Leonard. Two for two. That's what you want.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Harden into the front court, trailing by 4. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Count the triple.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
To Leonard. From long range. He made his first effort, but not that time. Westbrook into the front court, down by 1. Gordon, tough matchup against George. Harden. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Russ at the controls. To Harden. Good look that time, but off the mark. Leonard. Harden in possession. They're down 3. Lets it fly from long range. Leonard. Smothering D. To P.J. Tucker. Fires the 3. Always has a chance for Tucker, but not that time. To George. And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Time for some new personnel into the game. George buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Westbrook to Harden. Fires the 3. Textbook defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Leonard. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Russell Westbrook rocking the rim.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Kawhi Leonard. He's now 4 for 6.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
The drive, right to the basket. Harden. Can't go down. Smothering defense. And counted at the rim.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Leonard. Tough shot. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
George, defended by Tyson Chandler. Beyond the arc for three. He made his first effort, but not that time. Out of bounds the call off Iman Shumpert. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
The Houston Rockets, number 35, Kenneth Reed, and number 17, P.J. Tucker.
Leonard.
To number 1, Iman Shumpert. That's his first.
Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at three here. He's perfect from the line so far. Knocks down the first. Second of three is good. And he hits all three free throws.
Oh, yeah.
To P.J. Tucker. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Off the iron. No good.
Show me something better than that, baby. It's game time.
The crossover. Gets inside. And the slam dunk.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
And a putback slam.
Ooh, establishing the glass early. But the defense has to be better at boxing out.
Nothing going here on that drive. That ends the first quarter. It's been all Clippers so far. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. George, shot off the mark. Good defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And a backcourt violation. Leonard buries the three.
That's me. Come on,
Harden, not that time. Slams it home on the putback.
I mean, really? Is it really difficult to box out these days?
Leonard can't get past the defender. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to lead the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Westbrook to Harden. Lou Williams swats it. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Lou Williams. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Harden, 5 seconds to shoot. To Harden. Has a chance. Harden with a shot, won't go.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
It's in the hands of Harden. Nothing going here on that drive. Harden buries it. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Paul George, 4 out of 7.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
To Leonard. 4-3. Wow, look at him dive for the loose ball. Green with the basketball, trailing by 11. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot for Gerald Green, off the mark.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
To Harden. For 3, and it's Williams there to secure the rebound. George against Harden. To Beverly. George. Great defense, forcing the miss. Harden in possession, down 11. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim. We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Russ at the controls. Clippers have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Hat-trick Beverly. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Leonard. Knocked loose. Leonard. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Westbrook into the front court. Under a minute to go before halftime. Harden. Well defended. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. George to Leonard. Harden with the rebound. Harden with the basketball. His guys trail by 13. From long range, message received. Well defended. No, I missed a short one there. Westbrook with it. His guys can hold for the final shot. Oh, Russell Westbrook. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Blocked away. First half comes to an end, and a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Beverly into the front court. His guys leading by 14. Paul George locked in. Hits the tough 3. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively, and that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
George on the drive, but his shot misses. That'll get out. Last touch by Capella. It's LA Clippers ball. Paul George to Leonard. Lets it fly from long range. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Slam dunk, Russell Westbrook. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Beverly, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Even to Zubac. Sends it away. Clippers have the basketball. Turns and slams it down.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Westbrook to Harden. Fires the 3, and he knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Beverly into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Russell Westbrook, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 81% free throw shooter. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Williams to Leonard. Fires the 3, and the rebound comes down to Harden. To Fareed. Kawhi Leonard able to recover with the block. LA Clippers with the basketball. To Williams. George to the basket, but it won't go. To Westbrook. Harden against Paul George. Beyond the arc for 3. It's no good. Shots not going down.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Strong finish for Paul George.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Russell Westbrook with the rock. To Harden. Going to launch beyond the arc. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
To Harden. 4-3. He was all over him. Love the hustle. Sprawled down on the deck. Backcourt violation is called. Russell Westbrook. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First one goes down. And he makes them both. Rockets in control of the basketball. Harden. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
To Paul George. Here's a chance from long range. And Paul George good on the quick release there.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
To Capella. From the painted area, won't go down. For 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
The assist from number 35, Kenneth Reed.
And finishes strong. Time expires on the period. It's been all Clippers so far. It'll be Rockets basketball here as we start the 4th quarter. And not a whole lot you could do in this situation other than give it your best shot.
And players don't like to hear this, Ed, but the reality of the matter is this is a character-building opportunity. Yes, you may lose this game, but that does not mean that you do not fight each and every possession.
Big finish at the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it. George matched up with P.J. Tucker. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Westbrook. Gordon here against Harkless. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Won't go down. To George. Fakes. Drives to the rim and scores.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
Harden. That's how you defend.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Able to convert on both free throws.
Oh, yeah, you've been working in the crowd.
Into the game for the Los Angeles Clippers, number 21, Patrick Beverly.
Harden. Now that's a contest.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Harden to P.J. Tucker. Harden.
That's short.
And it's Zubats with the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Knocks it down.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Oh, whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Leonard knocks down the three.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Clippers have got it. Shot from the lane won't go. From long range, he's got it for three.
The eyes of the shooter say everything. His eyes pretty much said, "Are you sure you want to give me the ball here?"
To Beverly.
2 minutes left.
Kawhi Leonard. Not today.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Westbrook lets it fly from long range. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. To Westbrook. Count the basket at the rim.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Whoa, what a finish.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And the finish, slam dunk.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired,
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
To Leonard. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Westbrook. No good. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
To Paul George. Beverly to George. Fires the three, and Paul George, not sure why they left him that wide open, takes advantage.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Almost unlucky bounce. To Leonard. Lays it up and in.
Ed, I'm telling you that every player in the league will make that shot. The defense has to be elevated.
Harden. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. And look out. Big finish at the rim. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.